Always want to take time to wish each of you a very Merry Christmas this year. Also, this year, so many men and women of the armed forces cannot be at home with their loved ones for Christmas. So, Lawat Company would like to send a special Christmas wish to those men and women who bravely protect our freedoms. Merry Christmas, everyone, from the management and employees of Lawat Company of St. Genevieve.
High school sports is such an important part of a student's development, and the Potosi R3 School District is proud of their athletic department and is proud to sponsor high school sports on the Dawkins Broadcast Group. Whether you're on the field or off the field, remember, team spirit and dedication makes winners. Go Trojans from the faculty and staff of the Potosi R3 School District.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse as we're getting ready for North County and Park Hills. Let's see how these two teams got here. First, for the Central Rebels, the number 4 seed in the tournament, coming in tonight with a record of 7-4. In the opening round, they defeated the Viburnum Blue Jays 92-51. In the quarterfinals, they was able to avenge a loss against the Festus Tigers, winning 57-51 after they lost earlier this year at the buzzer to Festus on their home court. And then last night, they just ran into one of the most impressive displays that I've seen maybe ever by a high school basketball team. The Hillsboro Hawks, 73-36 was the final score. Hillsboro defeating Park Hills. And Hillsboro moving on to the championship contest tonight, where they're going to play Farmington. But they did not miss last night. They went 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Everything just about that they would put up, it went in. I'm not sure that there's a team in the area that if they play like that's going to be able to run with Hillsboro. For Central this week, though, the sophomore Wagner's averaging 12 points, and his partner in crime, the other sophomore, Brevin McMullins, also averaging 12 points per game. Will Hopkins, the junior, 6'3" junior, is averaging 11 points per game, and he was the high last night for Central, having 13 points. There's all three of those players going to be back next year for Coach Barton as a junior. 2 sophomores leading the way for the Central Rebels this week. From the free throw line so far in the tournament, the Rebels are shooting 26 for 41, 65%. And of the 4 losses that Central has had this year, 2 come to Hillsboro, 1 to Saxony Lutheran in overtime. They had them up by 4 with 20 seconds left, wasn't able to hold on. Saxony Lutheran ranked in the top 10 in Class 3A in the state of Missouri. And like I said, the other one was to Festus earlier this year. That's the number 4 seed, the Central Rebels. Now let's look at the North County Raiders, and this is what you got to wonder about North County. You got to wonder about it Central, too. Central came out, and, they just got thumped. So are they going to come out on fire tonight? But you got to wonder about North County. So much intensity last night in that game. So much emotion. It was standing room only in here. They were 2 or 3 deep along the top of the railing. And they were just not able to pull it off as they fell 51-50. It was notched at 50. 9.8 seconds left, and Sansagraw takes it the length of the court and just completely gets his legs cut out from underneath him, falls on his back, hits his head, has to go out. And Herzog comes in with 2.8 seconds left, hits 1 free throw, misses the second one. Farmington gets the rebound. Can North County recover? Can they come out and play with that intensity tonight? Coming in with a record of 8-3, the North County Raiders, the number 2 seed in this tournament. They defeated Herculaneum in the first round 77-42. In the quarterfinals, they were able to get past St. Genevieve 64-49, and then like I said last night, they lost by 1 to the Farmington Knights 51-50. Hayden Sprinkle. I had a gentleman from the Misha. He was here watching the refs play last night, and he was kind of grading the refs on how they were doing, and he was sitting next to me, and he looked at me and he said, does that kid always shoot like that? And I said, every time I've ever seen him play. And I'm talking about when he crosses half court, he's going to pull it. He shot 4 from the red line last night, and he made all 4 of them. And he was the leading scorer for North County last night with 27 points. He's averaging 29 for the tournament. His high was 34 against St. Genevieve. 6'3" senior is very impressive. Not only that, he can also he handles the ball for North County. Right behind Sprinkle's going to be Isaiah Poyer. He's averaging 12 points per game. And then Hunter Johnson, he's averaging 5 points a game. He kind of had a down night last night. From the free throw line, the Raiders are shooting 33 for 43, 75% from the line. And their only 3 losses this year have come to state-ranked Cape Central, state-ranked Saxony Lutheran, and then last night the Farmington. So we're getting ready to do the starting lineups. I got them right here for you. First, we're going to go with the home team, the number 4 seed, the Central Rebels, coached by Adam Barton, again coming in with a record of 7-4. And he's going to go with the 6' senior, number 11, Wade Scherfus. 6'3", junior, number 24, Will Hopkins. 6'3", sophomore, number 14, Brent Wagner. 6'5", sophomore, number 0, Brevin McMullen. And working in the paint for the Central Rebels, 6'4", senior, number 34, Holden Mayberry. The starting lineups for the Rebels. Now let's look at the Raiders. The North County Raiders coming in with a record of 8-3, coached by Jimmy Palmer. He's going to start out with Nick Parker, 5'9", senior, number 5. He fouled out of the game last night, playing against Farmington. 6'3", senior, number 22, Carson Kekek. 6'3", senior, number 24, Hayden Sprinkle. 6'3", senior, number 34, Isaiah Poyer. And the big fella for the Raiders, 6'5", wide body, number 54, the senior, Hunter Johnson. That's the starters for the Raiders. They match up pretty good. Size-wise, 6'3", 6'3", 6'5", 6'4", 6 foot for the Rebels. 5'9", 6'3", 3 times, and 6'5" for the Raiders. How are the Rebels going to respond to the defeat? How will North County respond to the defeat? And what is Central going to do to slow down Hayden Sprinkle? We're about to find out. We got 3 refs, a basketball, 10 players, and 8 minutes on the clock, folks. We're ready for tip-off. It's going to be McMullen jumping against Sprinkle at the middle of the court. We got the whistle, and we're ready for basketball. And it's going to be controlled by Hopkins as McMullen gets the tip. Hopkins left wing, screened by Mayberry. At the elbow, picks up his dribble, finds McMullen out top. McMullen, he's going to drive straight to the bucket, throws it up, no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by North County as it goes off Kekek, trying to get the rebound. Wagner will inbound for the Rebels. McMullen went straight to the bucket. Could not get the floater to go. Now we're going to get the inbound way in the backcourt. Scherfus cross the timeline, left-hand side, guarded by Parker, screened by McMullen. Scherfus left wing, now out top to Holden Mayberry. Right-hand side, Wagner. Wagner wanted the 3, not there. Bounce pass down on the block. Mayberry guarded by Johnson. He's going to kick out to the top of the key. Wagner. He's going to dribble to the left-hand side, hand off to Hopkins. Hopkins now looking for the screen and roll. Hopkins in, and good. Will Hopkins. He starts off right where he left off last night, and that's attacking the basket. 2-0 Central. Back comes the Raiders. Poyer, red line, out top, right side, Parker. Johnson in the corner, looking for Sprinkle on the cut. There it is. Sprinkle, too hard. Rebound, Parker. He puts it up, no good. And pulled down by Holden Mayberry, and he's looking to push the issue. Slows it down, finally finds the ball handler in the corner. That's Wagner, and he's going to float one up from the elbow. Good. Brent Wagner knocks it down. 4-0 Central out on top of the Raiders. Central attacking the basket, something they did not do last night. Across the timeline comes Sprinkle. He's going to try to get to Poyer, knocked out of bounds into the Central bench by Scherfus. Sprinkle will inbound now for the Raiders in front of the Rebel bench. He gets it out top to Parker. Parker guarded by Wagner. Man-to-man defense by the Rebels. North County going right to left as I'm calling it. Parker, right-hand wing, guarded by Wagner, now makes a move, back out to the perimeter, cut off by Wagner, nice defense, now he's going to dribble in, gets it to Johnson, knocked away by Hopkins, picked back up by Johnson, over to Parker, looking underneath for Kekek, not there, Poyer, top of the key, Sprinkle, right wing, double teamed, nice cut, Sprinkle off the glass, good for two. That's the second time they've done the old give and go between him and Johnson. And they cannot get the ball in. And Park Hills is going to call a timeout. And we're going to take a quick 30 ourselves. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
The North County School District wants to wish good luck to every school participating in this year's Park Hills Christmas Tournament. North County School is proud of their Raiders, and they wish them the best of luck in their high school sports. Good luck, everyone, in this year's Park Hills Christmas Tournament. This message sponsored by the North County School District.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. 5:59 left here in the first quarter. And Holden Berryberry is now going to inbound the ball for the Rebels. Denied defense, full court by the Raiders. Scherfus across the timeline, right-hand side, picked up by Parker. 1-3, not there. Out top to Mayberry. Holden Mayberry, he's going to dribble over to give it to Wagner in the corner. Wagner now out top to McMullen. McMullen guarded by Sprinkle. Now they hand it off to Hopkins. McMullen wants it on the block against Sprinkle. Double team. Now we're going to have a travel on McMullen as he was trying to back down. Hayden Sprinkle drew the double team. Johnson scooted over there. And McMullen, he's going to be called for the steps. Back to the Raiders. 4-2, Central up. 5:30 left in the first quarter. There's a back screen by Poyer. He can't control it. Picked off by Scherfus. Up ahead, now knocked away by Johnson. Saved by Wagner. Over to Mayberry. Mayberry from the elbow. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner three ball. Good! Brent Wagner knocks it down from the right hand wing. 7-2, Central. Back across the timeline comes the Raiders. Hunter Johnson, left-hand wing. Guarded by Mayberry. Out top now to Poyer. Gets it off to Kekek. Kekek hits Johnson. Johnson three ball from the corner. No good. Rebound by McMullen. Doesn't realize he has a Wolf behind him. Almost stolen away by Sprinkle. Now controls it. Gets it off to Will Hopkins. Hopkins in the left-hand side of the court. He's going to penetrate in, and they're going to call it on the floor. I believe they're going to get Poyer. Nope. Number 22, Carson Kekek, called for his first foul of the ball game. First foul of the game for both teams. Into the game, Jonathan Starkey for the Raiders, the 6'3 junior. Hopkins will inbound the ball for Central underneath his own basket, looking for somebody. Finally gets it up to Holden Mayberry. He's going to go to the free throw line, turn around, almost loses it. Wagner out top, another three, good! Where you been, Brent Wagner? There you are, 8 points for the sophomore. 10-2. 4.5 left here in the first quarter. Sprinkle across midcourt. Johnson on the elbow. He's going to take it in. Holden Mayberry on the left-hand side, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Mayberry. They called that on Scherfus. Wow. I don't know how, but they did. First foul on Scherfus, first foul on Central. Sprinkle, inbound, out top. Johnson, here comes Sprinkle. Now he has it at the top of the key. Draws a double team underneath the Starkey. Starkey puts it up, blocked away by Brent Wagner. Mayberry comes down with it, and he'll hand off to Scherfus. Scherfus backcourt, bringing it up against Parker. Right wing. Wants the three, not there. Let's find Wagner. Let's feed the hot hand. Here comes Jake Casey. There he is. Wagner, corner. Three for Brent Wagner. 11 for the sophomore. Timeout. North County 13-2 is the score. 3:49 left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a break ourselves. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Wilson Motorsports is proud to serve the community, customizing everyone's off-road experience. They would love to customize your side-by-side or off-road vehicle with bumpers, cages, tree kickers, and more. Wilson Motorsports is located in the beautiful Arcadia Valley in the old Chevy dealership alongside Wilson Auto Body right off Highway 72. Find them on Facebook or give them a call at 573-915-8274 and let them customize your off-road experience today. Good luck to the Central Rebels and all of the area teams this season.
And we're back to action as North County has it in the front court. Hunter Johnson controls at the top of the key. They get it off the Sprinkle. Quickly double teamed by Casey and Wagner. Every time Sprinkle catches that ball, they're double teaming him. Parker out top now for the Raiders. Hunter Johnson elbow looking for Starkey. Knocked away by Holden Mayberry. And Holden Mayberry is going to dribble across the timeline. Hand off to Scherfus. Scherfus penetrates in. Off the glass. Good for the senior Wade Scherfus. And it's 15-2. We were wondering what was going to happen here, if there was going to be a team that comes out sluggish. Right now, North County is just not hitting the shots. Sprinkle from the elbow puts it up. Rebound by Jonathan Starkey, and he's quickly fouled by number 34, Holden Mayberry. First foul on Mayberry, second team foul on the Rebels. Sprinkle inbound the ball for the Raiders. Poorman in the game now for North County. He catches in the corner. Parker out top. Starkey. Starkey's going to pull the 12-footer. No good. Rebound by Tyler Johnson, and he'll put it in for North County. Tyler Johnson off the bench quickly. 2 points for the Raiders. 15-4. McMullen against Starkey. Right-hand side. Pump fakes. Puts it up. Nice pass there to Mayberry. Mayberry in the middle. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it out to Casey. Casey has it knocked away. Picked up by Tyler Johnson. Back comes the Raiders. Sprinkle has the ball. And from the red line, there he is. In and out. No good. Almost tipped up by a Rebel into the Raider basket. And now they're going to get it up ahead to Brent Wagner. Wagner's going to lay it in off the glass and count the bucket. Brent Wagner takes it up hard and knocked to the ground by Tyler Johnson, I believe, who was trailing him. Yep, that's going to be on Johnston. And Wagner's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. 13 points for Brent Wagner here in the first quarter, and we got 2:25 left before we hit the zeros. Free throws up, no good. Off the back end of the rim, 17-4. Back across the timeline, Sprinkle. Parker, right wing, missed Kekek on the cut. Now Sprinkle against Hopkins, looking to make a move to the corner. And we're going to have an offensive foul against Hayden Sprinkle. Sprinkle called for his first foul. Nice job there by Will Hopkins, taking the offensive charge. North County quickly into that full court man denied press. Hopkins, he gets the ball in the backcourt from Mayberry. He's going to bring it up against Parker. Across the timeline, right-hand side. Now he's going to penetrate, floats it over the corner. Jake Casey for three from the corner. No good. Rebound by the Raiders. That's going to be Parker across the timeline. Picked up by Wagner. Now they got Sprinkle on the back cut. He puts it up, cannot get it to go as it's short. Hopkins now up ahead to Wagner. Wagner on the right wing, slows it down. Picked up by Parker, looking for McMullen on the block. He's not there. He's going to dribble out, gets it to Hopkins. Now Casey in the corner. Casey's going to dribble up to the left-hand side of the wing. Now bounce pass into the paint to Holden Mayberry. Almost knocked away by Parker as he gets it to Wagner. Wagner now out top, fakes it three. Holden Mayberry pump fakes. He's going to dribble in, and we're going to have an offensive foul against Holden Mayberry. You saw that one coming if you were sitting here at the field house. Nice job there by Hayden Sprinkle. He had his feet set as Mayberry was still making his move. Second foul on Mayberry. Wagner and Mayberry will take a seat on the bench. In for the Rebel is Mesa. McMullen, Hopkins, Scherfus, and Casey for the Rebels. All on the court. Sprinkle gets it out top to Tyler Johnson. Now over to Hubbard. He's in the game. Off to Poorman. Poorman dribbles. Almost knocked away there by Scherfus. Sprinkle underneath. Tyler Johnson puts it up, blocked away by Brevin McMullen. Up ahead to Casey. Casey all by himself off the glass, good for two. Jake Casey, first 2 points of the ball game, 19-4 as we just broke the minute barrier. Sprinkle loses it, picked up by Mesa now. Mesa looking to push, gets it off to Casey, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by North County. That was Hubbard that was trailing. Sprinkle lost it on the other end at the free throw line, picked up by Mesa. 41.9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Casey looks at the inbound for the Rebels. Now gets it to McMullen. McMullen catches at the free throw line, turnaround hits Casey. Casey pulls three, good! Jake Casey with 5 points here in the first quarter, and it's an 18-point lead for Central, 22-4. Sprinkle across the timeline. Hubbard, left wing, out top. Now it's stolen away again by Jake Casey, coast to coast. 24-4, 20-point lead for Central. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sprinkle out top, guarded by Mesa, and we're going to get a hand check on Keandre Mesa. 14 fouls on Central, first on Mesa. Hubbard inbound for the Raiders, right in front of the Central bench. Gets it into Sprinkle. He's guarded by Hopkins in the backcourt. He waves off the screen. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. He pulls the three from the corner. Good at the buzzer. Hayden Sprinkle knocks down a big shot. 24-7. It gives them something going into the second quarter as the Rebels have a 17-point lead. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the second quarter here at the TJ Fulon Fieldhouse. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
For modern repair maintenance on your vehicle, call on the local experts at Barton Service at 109 North Deloge Drive in Deloge. People in the Mineral area have trusted Barton Service for more than 40 years. Paul Barton can diagnose your problem quickly and offer you the best price and time to have your vehicle running like it should. He does the work right the first time with fast and friendly service. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5. Call Barton Service in Deloge on Deloge Drive at 431-9929. That's Barton Service, 431-9929. Also, Barton Service would like to thank their customers for this past year and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Drive safe and have a great time.
And welcome back to the TJ Fulon Fieldhouse as we're getting ready to start the second quarter. 24-7 is the lead. Park Hills up on North County. Brent Wagner absolutely exploding for 13 points in the first quarter. And Casey off the bench for 7. North County inbound. Sprinkle backcourt, now front court. Jonathan Starkey left wing, out top Hunter Johnson. Isaiah Poyer now, he's going to penetrate into the free throw line, floats it back out to the right-hand wing to Sprinkle. Sprinkle fakes a three, guarded by Scherfus. Now he dribbles out to the timeline. Hunter Johnson will pull the three, no good. Rebound by Starkey. Starkey puts it up in the air, no good, as they're going to say. He traveled, went up for the pump fake, trying to get Will Hopkins in the air. Turnover on North County. Right idea there by Starkey. Hopkins inbound the ball now for the Rebels. Gets it to Scherfus. Guarded by Poyer. Scherfus in the backcourt, spinning around. Now across the timeline, right-hand side. He's going to penetrate in. Floats one up in the paint. No good. Rebound by Poyer for North County. Slows it down. Finds Sprinkle. Sprinkle across the timeline. At the red line. That's in his area. And there's Jake Casey trying to get another steal, but instead commits his first foul of the ball game. 5th team foul on Central. Back in the game is McMullen for Mesa. 7:10 left here in the first half. 24-7. The number 4 seed Park Hills up on the number 2 seed North County. Sprinkle double teamed at the red line. Gets it off to Poyer. Now to Jonathan Starkey. Starkey penetrates into the free throw line. Out top Poyer. Starkey right wing. Gives it to Sprinkle in front of the central bench. He pulls a three. Good! My gosh, NBA range. Hayden Sprinkle, 8 points on the night, 24-10. Purdue in the game for the Raiders now. Hopkins across the timeline. Free throw line, floater, no good. Rebounded by Starkey. For North County, gets it off to Sprinkle, and back come the Raiders across the timeline. And he pulls from the face of the Rebel at half court. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Johnson. Back into Sprinkle. He tries to bounce pass to Purdue, and it's going to go off a Rebel foot. My gosh, that's the deepest shot I've seen him take this week. He just crossed half court when he pulled that shot and hit the back end of the rim. Sprinkle now has it. Front court, right-hand wing, guarded by Scherfus. Takes a dribble, picks it up, loses his dribble. Now Starkey out top. Poyer at the top of the key, dribbles over to the right-hand corner. Gets a screen by Hunter Johnson. Now he penetrates into the paint. Kicks it out to Purdue. Purdue to Starkey. Starkey left wing. Now back out top to Johnson. They're trying to get it to Sprinkle, but the Rebels are doing a good job of keeping him under control. That's rebounded by Starkey. He can't control it. Comes out with Casey now. And we're going to have a foul on, I believe, Jonathan Starkey maybe. Nope, they're going to call that on the Rebels. Jake Casey with his second foul of the ball game. 6-team foul on Central. 5:45 left here in the first half. Poyer looking to inbound, gets to Johnson, now out top, Sprinkle. He wanted the three. He's got Scherfus right in his face. Now Sprinkle's going to penetrate, kicks it off to Jonathan Starkey. He'll pull the three. Good by Starkey. Jonathan Starkey knocked down the three-pointer, gets his first points of the ball game. 24-13, back comes North County. Now there's a turnover as Hopkins tries to get it to McMullen. And there's a three from the corner. Good by North County. Isaiah Poyer, and here comes the Raiders. 24-16, Scherfus across the timeline, right-hand side. Nice crossover there against Poyer. Floats it in off the glass, no good. Rebound, Hunter Johnson, and back comes Sprinkle. Sprinkle across the timeline, looking for space. Fake the three. Nice pass to Starkey, and he's going to lay it in off the glass. And right back comes the North County Raiders, 24-18. And Barton needs a 30. We're going to take a break ourselves. Don't go anywhere. High school basketball on Froggy 96.
You know, there's many reasons why Camerman's Pest Control is known to be the company that is trusted to get rid of your pests quickly. Camerman's Pest Control is family-owned and operated. You can trust the trained pest control specialist that is employed by Camerman's. Another reason is that Camerman's has been a trusted name for over 40 years in the local community. Camerman's is here to serve you by providing the best pest control service anywhere. For your number one choice for controlling termites and pests, call Camerman. Call 756-1438, 756-1438.
Don't believe me, just watch.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. 6-point lead now for Park Hills. 11-0 run. North County comes out to start the second quarter. Casey in the front court. Controlling the ball for the Rebels. Now Mayberry at the top of the key. Gets it off the surface, left wing. He's looking to make a move. McMullen. He penetrates in to the paint. Nothing there. Back out to Wagner. They got to get that ball to Wagner. He's first quarter. He had 13 first quarter points. There's McMullen. He looks to make a move into the paint. Good floater there by Brevin McMullen. Brennan McMullen. Keep calling him Brevin. Sprinkle back the other way. Puts up a three. In and out from the right-hand wing. Another NBA three-pointer by Sprinkle. Rims in and out. Back comes Wagner. Right-hand side. Almost stolen away by Poyer on the double team, but they're going to get Isaiah Poyer for the reach-in. First foul on Poyer. Fourth foul on the Raiders. Poorman back in the game for North County. Central inbound on the sideline. That's Holden Mayberry looking to get the ball inbounds. Finds Casey in the corner. He dribbles. They're going to call offensive foul on somebody. They're going to call Jake Casey for an offensive hook. That's going to be 3 on Casey. Back comes the Raiders, 26-18. Sprinkle across the timeline. Parker now controls. Left wing. Now dribbles up top. Throws it over to the right side. That's Sprinkle. He can't control the pass. Goes off his fingertips. Out of bounds. Back to the Rebels. Hopkins now checks back in the ball game for Park Hills. As Wagner will get the ball in the backcourt, brings it into the front court. Off the glass. Nice move there by Wagner. 15 for the sophomore. Back across the timeline comes North County. Poyer, he's going to penetrate into the paint. Floats up a jumper, gets it to go. Good for Isaiah Poyer. We're trading baskets back and forth. McMullen in the backcourt. He's going to bring it up against Poyer. Up into the left-hand corner. Now hits Mayberry at the left side elbow. He turns around, finds Sherfish right behind him on the wing, gives him a screen. Nice pick and roll. Mayberry up off the glass. Good. Go to Mayberry. First 2 points of the ball game. Quickly back down the floor comes the Raiders. Isaiah Poyer in the left corner. Poorman, top of the key, fakes the 3, dribbles in. Blocking foul against Wagner. That's 1 on Wagner. And that's going to send Poorman to the free throw line for the Raiders. 2:56 left here in the first half. 30-20, 10-point lead by Central. Checking into the ball game is going to be Kekek. First shot's up, and it does the old toilet bowl flush. Colton Poorman. First point of the ball game, 30-21. Big Hunter Johnson's going to take a seat on the bench. Second shot up by Poorman, nothing but net. 8-point lead, Central, 2:56 left here in the first half. They get the ball inbound to Sherfus, and they're going to call Parker for a hold. As Wade Sherfus was looking to make a move, trying to get open, Parker just grabbed the hold of the jersey. First foul on Parker. Holden Mayberry is the inbounder for the Rebels. They hit Sherfus in the middle of the floor, and he's going to be picked up by Parker in the backcourt. Sherfus right-hand side across the timeline. Now he's going to penetrate into the block, floats one up. No good. Rebound by Mayberry. He puts it up good. Holden Mayberry with the offensive rebound and sticks it back in for his 4th point of the ballgame. Quickly back comes the Raiders. Sprinkle out top at the red line, guarded by Mayberry, looking to make a move. He does. Dribbles in left, almost knocked away. Kekek now. There's Sprinkle. Floats into the paint. Good. Nice little teardrop there by Hayden Sprinkle. Gives him 10 on the night. Back comes the Rebels. Hopkins has it on the baseline. He looks to make a move. In. No good. Rebound Kekek. And he gets it off to Poorman. Now Poorman's going to push up the right-hand side of the floor. Taking it all the way. Tries to get it to Parker. But it's knocked back then bounced by Sherfus. Kekek picks it off and puts it in off the glass. And we're going to have a foul on Parker again on the inbound. Nick Parker fouled out last night against Farmington, picks up his 2nd foul. And we're going to have free throws for the last 1:56 anytime there's a foul on either team. 8 on Central, 6 on North County. Hopkins across the timeline, almost loses the dribble. Left wing, screened by McMullen. Draws the double team. McMullen pump fakes a 3. Now goes baseline. Turn around. Gets it back to Hopkins. Hopkins into the paint. Pulls up free throw line. No good. But we're going to say Poorman got him on the arm. Poorman's 2nd foul of the ball. 1st foul, excuse me. And Hopkins is going to go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points on the night. The 6'3 junior. Hopkins from the line puts up the first attempt. That's going to be off the right-hand side. 32-26, 6-point lead for Central. It was 24-7, 19-8 run. North County's on here in the second quarter. Second shot's up and good for Hopkins as he gets the roll. 33-26, 1:35 left. Sprinkle across the timeline, left-hand wing, gets Kekek. Kekek tries to get it to Parker in the right-hand wing as he's cutting, throws it behind him out of bounds into the central bench. Back in the game's Hunter Johnson for the Raiders. And they get it to Hopkins. Hopkins going to take it in, throws it underneath to Holden Mayberry. It's almost knocked away by Poorman. Little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar action there by Holden Mayberry as he turns around with the sky hook and puts it in, 35-26. Back comes the Raiders. Poyer out top, gets a screen by Poorman. Parker, right wing, up top. Poorman, 1 of the 3. Not there. Scherfus doing a great job not letting Hayden Sprinkle catch that ball. Parker, cross-court pass, Hunter Johnson. Johnson will pull the 3, and the big fella, he knocks it down. Hunter Johnson with his first bucket of the ball game, 35-29, back to a 6-point lead. Across the timeline, Holden Mayberry looking for a ball handler. Now he's going to back down Johnson. Hits McMullen in the corner. Long, rebounded, knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain Central's basketball. Wagner went up for the rebound. Hayden Sprinkle knocked it out of his hands. Back in the game for the Rebels is Mesa. As Mayberry will take a seat on the bench. Wagner will be the inbounder for the Rebels. Keandre Mesa wide open in the paint. They missed him. Scherfus now. Let's see if they hold for the last shot of the first half. They get it to McMullen. They're trying to get it to McMullen. They almost threw it away. Now they get it to Mesa. Mesa out top to Scherfus. Scherfus pulls the 3. No good. And the Raiders are just going to let it go out of bounds. 35-29. Would have liked to see the Rebels work a little clock right there. Maybe hold for the last shot of the half. Hubbard checks into the ball game now for the Raiders. He throws it into the backcourt to Sprinkle. Sprinkle's going to be picked up at the timeline by Scherfus. 20 seconds left. Sprinkle, left-hand wing, gets the screen by Johnson, picked up by Keandre Mesa, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Mesa. That's going to be Mesa's second foul of the ball game, and that's going to put Sprinkle at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First free throws of the ball game coming up for Sprinkle. 35-29, 14.8 seconds left here in the first half. Sprinkle from the line. First shot's up, nothing but net. We're going to take a little bit of a break here on the air after this game as we're going to have the championship game being played between Stillville and the Lady Central Rebels. And then we'll be right back on the air at 7:30 to bring you Hillsboro and Farmington in the championship. Sprinkle's second attempt up and good. 4-point lead, 12 seconds, and here we go. Scherfus across the timeline. 7, 6. Scherfus looking to make a move against Sprinkle. Can't find anybody. Turns it over, and Poyer lobs it at the buzzer. No good. It wouldn't have counted anyway. And what a comeback here by the North County Raiders in the second quarter. 35-31 is the halftime score. Central up by 4. We're going to take a break, come back with the first half stats. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Here's breaking news from the Dawkins Broadcast Group. A wind chill advisory is in effect until noon on Tuesday for the entire listening area. Dangerously cold wind chills can be expected through Tuesday morning, the coldest wind chills occurring Sunday night into Monday morning when they are expected to dip 20 degrees below zero at times. The cold wind chills will cause frostbite in as little as 30 minutes to exposed skin. Portions of southeast Missouri and southwest Illinois are part of this wind chill advisory. The bitterly cold wind chills will last all the way into Tuesday morning. Coldest values and worst conditions again expected Sunday night into Monday morning. A wind chill advisory means that very cold air and strong winds will combine to generate low wind chill values. This will result in frostbite and lead to hypothermia if precautions are not taken. If you must venture outdoors, make sure you wear a hat and gloves, making sure all exposed skin is covered. Again, a wind chill advisory is in effect until noon on Tuesday for the entire listening area in southeast Missouri and southwest Illinois. Dangerously cold wind chill values are expected. Stay indoors if you can. If you have to venture outside, make sure you are covered up properly. Marzuko Electric is a family-owned discount home appliance and electronics store based in St. Genevieve and Perryville. Marzuko Electric serves customers in St. Genevieve and Perryville and surrounding areas with low prices. They feature home appliances and electronics plus top-notch customer service. Their knowledge of the home appliance and electronics business sets high standards above the competition. Marzuko Electric is an authorized dealer of such brands as DirecTV, Hitachi, LG, Mitsubishi, Panasonic, and more. They can help you select your new home appliance or electronics at any budget. If you have any questions, call 883-5347 or stop by today. They look forward to seeing you at Marzuko Electric, serving St. Genevieve and Perryville.
Whenever you want water, you expect it to work. But sometimes, when you turn on that faucet and nothing happens, that's when it's time to call the well professionals at Goggins Well Drilling Incorporated in Park Hills. Goggins Well Drilling Incorporated have been the ones people call for years when their well doesn't work. Goggins Well Drilling will diagnose the problem and have you back with cold, clear water soon. Call Goggins Well Drilling Incorporated at 431-2450. That's 431-2450. Goggins Well Drilling of Park Hills.
This is Debbie Hamby with Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. You know, trusting your pharmacy to fill your medications is one thing. Trusting your pharmacy to help you manage your health care is a taller order. Rest easy, because at Parkland Health Mart, we are experts at it. Our pharmacists take care of our customers like they would their own families. We work closely with your doctors and you to make sure your medicines are working for you and that you know the best ways to take care of yourself. Parkland Health Mart in Deloge, Fredericktown, and Ironton is your healthcare partner.
Etzold Packing of Perryville are your ham and turkey champs. See Etzold's for all of your beef, hog, or deer processing at 1702 South Kings Highway in Perryville. Everyone at Etzold Packing is proud and thankful for all the customers they've helped and look forward to earning even more business this year, including custom curing and services for bologna products. When you think meat, think Etzold Packing of Perryville. Just call 547-6815.
The Farmington Police Department wants everyone to enjoy a happy and safe holiday season. Shopping, family functions, area sporting events, New Year's celebrations, this time of year finds us all out and about quite a bit. The Farmington Police Department encourages everyone to stay safe, watch for changing road conditions, and be aware of all those around you. Together, we can have a happy holiday, enjoy area student and athletic activities, and responsibly ring in a safe new year. Happy holidays from all of your friends at the Farmington Police Department.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse here in Park Hills. 62nd annual Bob Seacrest Jr. Christmas Basketball Tournament. The Fieldhouse filling up as the Lady Rebels will take on the Steelville Cardinals next in the championship game, followed by the championship boys game, Hillsboro and Farmington. First half stats between Central and North County. The game that is at the half, 35-31 Central with a 4-point lead. First for the Raiders. They're going to be led in scoring by Hayden Sprinkle with 10 points, Carson Kekek with 2, Isaiah Emporia with 5, Hunter Johnson with 3, Colton Poorman 2, Jonathan Starkey 5, and Tyler Johnston with 2. The Raiders are shooting 3 for 4 from the free throw line here in the first half. For the Central Rebels, they're going to be led by the sophomore Brent Wagner with 15, Wade Scherf with 2, Will Hopkins with 3, Brennan McMullen with 2, Holden Mayberry 6, and Jake Casey with 7. The only thing for Casey, he's got 3 fouls in the first half, and the Rebels are 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Catch up what happened here earlier today on the consolation championships and the 5th place championship and the girls' 3rd place game. First on the girls' side, it was St. Genevieve 49-43 over the Lady Trojans to take the consolation championship. On the girls' side, it was followed by the boys' consolation championship, and that was the DeSoto Dragons. They were victorious over the Fredericktown Black Cats 73-39. And then the 5th place game was played, and that was Festus Tigers, the number 5 seed, playing the number 11 seed, the South Iron Panthers. And the number 11 seed, South Iron, won 67-57 over Festus to take the 5th place. Good week for Dusty Dinkins and the South Iron Panthers, 3-1 with that young squad after the 40-point beating that they took against the Farmington Knights. His young team turned it around. Hovis was the leading scorer for the Panthers today with 21 points. And then Wakefield once again was right there with him with 17. And then the 3rd place girls game was Arcadia Valley and South Iron, and it was a close one all the way until the very end. And South Iron was able to pull away 61-53 victorious over the Lady Tigers for the 3rd place trophy. And here we are, the boys' 3rd place game, North County and Central. And I tell you, that first quarter, Central just came out on fire, 24-7 at the end of the first quarter, and then back come the Raiders. They went on a huge run in the second quarter. 35-31 is the halftime score. 24-11 is what North County outscored Park Hills in that second quarter. Interesting to see what's going to happen here in the second half. Scherfus is doing an excellent job on containing Hayden Sprinkle as much as he can. Sprinkle with 10 points at halftime, but he's averaging almost 30 in this tournament with a game high of 34 against St. Genevieve. Can they continue? What they're doing is every time that they're screening, whoever's guarding him, they're rolling off and double teaming him on the perimeter. But Sprinkle's a heck of a ball handler. He just dribbles out of it, and he's been finding a lot of the guys just going right down the middle off of that screen, the old pick and roll, the old Stockton to Malone. And he is not being shy about where he's pulling from tonight. Sprinkle, again, pulling them three-pointers from the red line, just not getting them to fall like he did last night. He had 4 from the red line last night. And that's deeper than NBA range. And he gets his shot off so quick. He's very fun to watch. We got 45 seconds left here, and we're going to start the third quarter. For the Raiders, it's going to be Parker, Kekek, Johnson, Poyer, and Sprinkle, the original 5 for the North County Raiders. Let's see who Coach Barton sends out for the Rebels. More than likely, it's going to be the original 5, and it is Wagner, McMullen, Hopkins, Scherfus, Holden, Mayberry. It'll be Central's basketball. 8 minutes on the clock, 4-point lead Central. Here we go for the third place trophy. And we're underway. Scherfus in the backcourt. Across the timeline, right-hand side. Screen by McMullen. Now out top, Wagner. Left-hand wing, Hopkins in the corner. He's going to dribble out, floats it up in the paint. Good. That's exactly how we started the ball game. Will Hopkins into the paint for 2. Poyer now out top for the Raiders. Gets it off to Parker. Johnson in the corner. Out top to Kekek. Guarded by McMullen. Back over to Johnson. He's going to be guarded by Mayberry, and he's going to pull a deep 3. Nothing but net there by Hunter Johnson. The big 6'5", 245-pound senior knocks it down. 37-34. Back come the Rebels. Wagner. Left wing to the corner. Nothing. Mayberry. Now a nice give and go. Holden Mayberry, and almost an and one. Couldn't get it to go. Nice pick and roll there by Holden Mayberry and Wagner. Wagner drew the double team to the free throw line. Little bounce pass off to the block. But they're going to get the foul on number 34 of North County. That's going to be Poyer. His second foul, and Mayberry's at the free throw line. First shot's up and good for the senior. Holden Mayberry with 6 points on the night. Make that 7. First team foul on North County here in the second half. 7:04 in the third quarter left. Mayberry's second attempt front end, no good. Rebound Sprinkle, and he's going to control it across the timeline. At the middle of the floor, Parker, left wing. Looking for Poyer on the cut, not there. Now Kekek at the top of the key, off to the right-hand side. Now that's going to be Sprinkle, guarded by Will Hopkins. Penetrates in, off the back end of the rim. No good. Rebound Kekek for North County. Gets it out. Poyer. Sprinkle. Deep three. Up and no good. Front end. Rebound Mayberry for Park Hills. He'll hand off to Sherfus. Sherfus, right-hand side of the floor. Across the timeline. Now he's going to penetrate to the top of the key. Cuts back. Mayberry. Baseline. Wanted the shot. Now out top to McMullen. Back out to Hopkins. Hopkins over to the right-hand side to Holden Mayberry. Looking for Wagner. They finally get it to Wagner in front of the central bench. He penetrates to the top of the key. Hands off to McMullen. Sherfus now left wing underneath to Will Hopkins, guarded by Isaiah Poyer. He's going to make a move into the paint, throw it up short, rebounded by Poyer for the Raiders. Nice crossover there on Hopkins up the floor. Sprinkle underneath Kekek, off to Johnson, back to Parker. Parker corner. Fakes the three, nothing there, picked up by Sherfus. Now out to Poyer. Poyer's going to penetrate in, up off the glass, left hand, good. 7 points for Isaiah Poyer, the 6'3 senior, and back comes the Rebels, 38-36. It's a 2-point lead for Central. Sherfus, right wing, thought about the three, not there. Mayberry out top, gets it off to Wagner. Wagner now penetrates in, baseline floater, and no good, but we're going to get a foul on North County. 54. Big Hunter Johnson. First foul on Johnson, second team foul on the Raiders here in the third quarter, 5:27 left. Brent Wagner at the free throw line's got 15 on the night for the sophomore. First shot's up, nothing but net, make that 16. 3-point lead for Central. Fieldhouse filling up. All the seats just about taken. I see quite a few people starting to line up around the railing. Second shot up by Wagner and good. Make that 17 for the sophomore. And back comes Sprinkle for the Raiders. He's going to hit Poyer right wing out top to Johnson. Parker now underneath Kekek, guarded by McMullen. Back out top to Johnson. Johnson will pull that three short off the front end, but it's run down. Offensive rebound by Parker in the corner. Sprinkle now at the NBA range, makes a move, baseline, floats one up, no good, rebound Mayberry, and they're going to get Hunter Johnson again, back-to-back fouls by the senior. Nope, they called Parker on that. I have no idea how they called Parker on that, but they did. 40-36, 4:59 left here in the third quarter. Mayberry looking to get the ball inbound, finally gets it into McMullen. McMullen now hands off to Sherfus in the backcourt. He's going to bring it across the timeline in front of the central bench. Now he's going to float into the paint, puts it up, and gets the roll. Nice move there by the senior Wade Sherfus. 4 points on the night for him. 42-36, back to a 6-point lead. Quickly comes Sprinkle back for the Raiders on the baseline. And he tries to get it to Hunter Johnson as he penetrates underneath the basket. Johnson couldn't control the pass. It's going to go out of bounds off his fingertips back to the Rebels. Checking into the game for the Raiders is going to be Poorman, Colton Poorman. Mayberry looking to inbound the ball for Central. Having a hard time. Lobs it up, and he's going to saved by McMullen. McMullen, he brings it down, floats it off the glass with the right-hand jumper. McMullen 4 points on the night. That was a broken play. McMullen's hustle saved it. Nice move there by Johnson. He takes it in, can't get it to go. Picked up by Kekek, though, off the miss. And he'll float it in for his 4th point of the ball game. And it's still a 6-point lead. Quickly back comes the Rebels. Will Hopkins can't get it to go. Rebound Poorman. And he gets it to Sprinkle. Sprinkle's going to penetrate into the paint. Puts it up good off the glass with the left hand. Back comes the Raiders. Back and forth we're going. Mayberry stolen away by Johnson. I don't know why Mayberry's bringing the ball up the floor for the Rebels. Gets it off to Sprinkle. He's guarded by Hopkins. Nice give and go. Kekek catches off the glass. Good. Carson Kekek. Big 6'3" body around the basket. 44-42. Sherfus now controlling the ball for the Rebels. Right-hand side to the baseline. Floats it up. Can't get it to go, but he's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Let's see if they get Kekek. Nope, Poyer. They're going to call Poyer for that one. His third foul. Fourth team foul. No fouls on the Rebels so far here in the third quarter. 3:31 left here in the third quarter. Scherf's first free throw attempts up and good. Make that 5 for the senior. Into the game for North County is going to be Tyler Johnston and Jonathan Starkey. Scherf's second attempt is up and good. 46-42, back to a 4-point lead for Central. Sprinkle across the timeline. Jonathan Starkey at the elbow on the left-hand side. And they're going to call Jonathan Starkey for a travel. I know I'm sitting up here at the top and I'm not down on the floor, but I did not see the travel there. They get it inbounds to the backcourt to Scherf's, guarded by Poyer. Across the timeline on the right-hand side, screened by Mayberry. He floats to the right perimeter. Top of the key, McMullen. Left wing now, Wagner. Back out to Jake Casey. He's in the ball game. He's going to float one in off the basket. Good. Off the backboard, Jake Casey, 9 points. Got to be careful on defense. He's got 3 fouls. 2:57 left here in the third quarter. And back comes Sprinkle for the Raiders, left-hand wing. Guarded by McMullen. Cut off. There's Poorman. Poorman, he's going to drive it in. Off the glass, good for 2. Nice move there by the junior, Colton Poorman. 4 points for him. And back comes Scherf's for the Rebels. Across the timeline, draws a double team, dribbles out of it. Now on the left perimeter. Screen by Mayberry. Give and go, Hope. Mayberry puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound, he saves it. And it's going to be saved by Jonathan Starkey. Nice there. Hustle there by the junior. Poorman across the timeline. Tyler Johnston on the block, puts it up, but we're going to get a foul. They're going to say, I believe Wagner got him on the elbow as he went up. That's going to be Wagner's second foul, first foul on the Rebels here in the third quarter. And that's going to send Tyler Johnston to the free throw line. He's got 2 on the night already for North County. First shot's up and no good. Rimmed out. Checking now back into the ball game for the Raiders is going to be Parker as Poyer have a seat on the bench. 2:17 left here in the third quarter. 4-point lead for Central. Johnston second free throw's up, no good. Rebound by Mayberry for Park Hills. Hands off to Scherf's. Scherf's backcourt. Right-hand side. Now front court. Gets a screen by McMullen, looking to make a move on Parker. There's McMullen, 3-ball from the corner, no good. Rebound by Hayden Sprinkle. McMullen just having a hard time getting a shot to fall here this evening. Sprinkle now, right wing, guarded by Mayberry. They clear it out for Sprinkle. Johnston now comes for the screen. Sprinkle goes the opposite direction. Now underneath to Tyler Johnson. Wide open layup, and he misses it. Rebound McMullen. And quickly on the back is going to be Tyler Johnston going for the ball. That's going to be first on Johnston, 5th team foul. And we're going to have a timeout full by Park Hills. We're going to take a break ourselves. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Electricity makes our everyday lives more convenient. It can also be deadly if not used properly. Dozens of farm workers are killed each year when farm machinery comes into contact with power lines. Your local electric cooperative urges you to watch for overhead power lines when moving equipment like portable augers and combines. Make sure everyone knows to keep farm equipment at least 10 feet away from power lines. Working to keep you safe.
Brought to you by your friendly Touchstone Energy partner, Black River Electric Co-op of Fredericktown and Ellington.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. 48-44, Central up on North County. And it's going to be Central's basketball. Nice look, just what happened that led us to the timeout. Hayden Sprinkle thin the defense with a pass, find Johnston underneath. He just couldn't finish. Johnston comes over McMullen's back for the foul. McMullen inbounds Casey. Casey backcourt quickly. Up the floor, guarded by Poorman. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Poorman. That's going to be 6 fouls on the Raiders with 1:36 left here. Second foul on Poorman. 1 foul only on Central. Wagner will inbound in front of the Rebels bench, gets it off to Casey. Casey at the red line, right-hand side. Screen by McMullen, nothing. Mayberry top of the key, guarded by Hunter Johnson. Now gets it off to Scherfus. Gets the nice give and go, and we're going to have a turnover by Scherfus. They're going to say he carried the ball. This is 2017, man. That's how we play ball nowadays. That wasn't a carry. 48-44. Rebels up on the Raiders. 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Sprinkle backcourt across the timeline, guarded by Scherfus. Here comes the screen by number 14 for North County. That's going to be Prenew. He's in the game for the Raiders. They get it underneath to Prenew. He puts it in off the glass. Nice look there by Hayden Sprinkle. Sean Prenew right in the game. 2 points, 48-46. Central up 2. Just broke the minute mark. Scherfus left wing, guarded by Poyer. McMullen. He's going to dribble in. Nothing there. Floater by Scherfus. Short. Doesn't hit anything. Rebound Prenew. Off the Poorman. And back comes the Raiders. 48-46. Sprinkle. Deep 3 for North County. And count it. Hayden Sprinkle, 15 points. And it's a 1-point lead for the Raiders. 33 seconds. Scherfus. Right-hand side, dribbles to the baseline, nothing. Out top, Mayberry. Cross court, Casey. Looking, there's Wagner. Wagner 3, no good. Rebound Scherfus, he'll float it up, no good. Rebound Mayberry, he'll put it up. And the Rebels will take a 1-point lead with 12 seconds left. Back comes North County, 7-6 Sprinkle. And we're going to have a hand check. Back and forth. This fourth quarter is going to be intense, physical, and fast. Third place trophy on the line. Sprinkle inbound, 6 seconds. Gets it out to Johnson. Hunter Johnson now off the Sprinkle. Sprinkle pump fakes from the red line, no good. Rebound Wagner at the buzzer. And going into the fourth, it's going to be the Central Rebels up 50-49. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Your newly refashioned hometown grocery store in Perryville is Al Kev's Cash Saver. Proud to be part of the Perryville community and as part of the Cash Saver family, Al Kev's is your cost-plus food outlet. Located right on Kings Highway, Al Kev's is your one-stop shop for the fresh meats, produce, bakery, and everyday items you need while always keeping more money in your pocket. Great deals, great renovations, and greatly proud to be part of the Perryville community. Visit Al Kev's Cash Saver on North Kings Highway Street in Perryville.
Al Kev's Cash Saver in Perryville wants to wish the Perryville Pirates and all the teams participating in this year's Central Christmas Tournament the best of luck. Go Pirates!
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse 62nd Annual Bob Seacrest Jr. Christmas Basketball Tournament. 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter, 50-49. It's going to be North County's basketball. Central jumped out huge in this ball game, 24-7. But the last two quarters have went to the Raiders, 24-11 and 18-15. So let's see what happens here in the fourth. Poyer in the front court, guarded by Scherfus. Right-hand wing to the baseline. Backs down, Scherfus now gets it to Parker, over to Johnson. Big Johnson, 3-ball, up, no good. Rebound by Parker for North County, and he's going to drive it in, and they're going to say foul on Scherfus as they got him on the elbow. Scherfus' third foul, and that's going to send Nick Parker to the free throw line. He is scoreless so far in the contest. Let's see if he can break that. First shot's up and good. Gets the shooters rolled. 50-50. 7:37 left here in the ball game. Second shot's up short. Rebound Wagner off to Hopkins. Hopkins across the timeline, left-hand side, looking to make something happen. He'll pull up for the 4-foot jumper in the paint. Good. Will Hopkins, he has started every quarter but the second one with the first bucket. 52-50. Central back up by 2. Sprinkle now, guarded by Casey. Into the elbow, off to Poyer, left wing. He's going to float one up, no good. Rebounded by McMullen for Central. And now we're going to get Isaiah Poyer. That's going to be Poyer's 4th foul as he reached in, knocked McMullen to the ground, going for the ball. Substitution checking in for the Raiders. It looks like Kekek back in the game as Poyer take a seat on the bench. 52-50, 7:09 left here in the contest. Third place on the line. Coming up next, Hillsboro, Farmington. Well, I should say coming up after this game is going to be the Central Lady Rebels and the Stillville Lady Cardinals for first place on the girls' side. Then back on the air, we will have Hillsboro, Farmington. We'll also have it on KZ18.com. McMullen at the line, puts it up, no good, front end. Flat-footed. Back comes the Raiders. Sprinkle, left wing. Johnson, left corner. Out top, Poorman. Parker. Now over to Kekek in the right-hand corner. Man-to-man defense. North County going left to right as I'm calling it. Almost a 5-second count on Kekek. Parker comes and gets it from him. Almost stolen away. Sprinkle pulls the 3. Good! Golly! 18 points on the night for Sprinkle. Another deep 3. Gives it a 1-point lead. Now there's a steal by Sprinkle against Hopkins. He's going to take it in, blocked away, picked up by Parker, and Parker's going to lay it in off the glass. 3-point lead back for North County, and here comes Hopkins. Hopkins against Kekek across the timeline, gets it off to Wagner. Now he hands it back to Hopkins. He dribbles over on the right-hand side. Wagner at the red line, guarded by Sprinkle. Casey now, left wing. He dribbles in, gets it to McMullen. McMullen out to Scherfus. Scherfus guarded by Parker. Nice move there by Scherfus. Penetrates in, floats it out off the glass. Good. Nice move there by Scherfus. 1-point lead for North County. 5:53 left here in the contest. Sprinkle, front court. Off to Poorman. Looking underneath for Kekek. Not there. Johnson catches on the right-hand wing. Now out top to Sprinkle. He's standing on the rebel. Pumped. Faked a 3. Got Casey in the air. Went left. Cut off. Poorman now. 12-footer. Up and good. Colton Poorman. Nice shot. 57-54. North County up. Back comes the Rebels. Hopkins in the front court. Left-hand side. Guarded by Kekek. He's going to look to make a move now. McMullen. McMullen fakes a 3. Gets it off to Casey. Wagner, Hopkins, Scherfus now in the left-hand corner, guarded by Parker. Gets a screen from Wagner. He'll pull a 3. The senior. Good! Where you been, Wade Scherfus? There we go. The senior knocks it down, notches it up 57. 4:56. Back comes Sprinkle. He'll put it up, draws the contact off the right-hand side of the rim. Let's see who they get on the foul. They're going to get Casey. That's going to be foul on number 4 on Jake Casey. And that's going to put Sprinkle at the free throw line. First one's up and good. 19 points on the night for the 6'3 senior. He's averaging 30 in this tournament. 4:52 left. Mayberry back in the game for Park Hills, the 6'4 senior. Let's take a break. We're going to go to break.
D&D Towing wants to say thanks to our military men and women for such a great job they do in protecting this great nation. During this Christmas season, D&D Towing would like to pay special tribute to those men and women who are deployed overseas and will not be able to spend time with their families this Christmas. To all of them, D&D Towing of Fredericktown wants to say Merry Christmas. Our thoughts and prayers are truly with you this Christmas season.
There is no greater sense of pride expressed for student athletes than at Perryville schools. The Perryville Pirates have always had a long-standing attitude of winning, sportsmanship, and pride they express on the field and off the field. Join the Perry County School District in watching these fine athletes all season long. Pride and the absolute best team spirit represents the Perry County School District, investing in today's students for a better future for all. This announcement sponsored by Perry County Schools.
Midway Bar and Grill, located on Highway 32 between St. John and Farmington, is a well-known spot for good food, good people, good entertainment. It's just a good time every time you come to the Midway Bar and Grill. Visit us soon and have a great time at Midway. You'll easily find us right on Highway 32 between St. John and Farmington. Every day, good food, good people, good times at the Midway Bar and Grill.
The Baptist Home in Arcadia is now accepting applications for studio and one-bedroom assisted living apartments. These newly renovated units feature a private walk-in shower, small kitchenette, and large windows for an abundance of natural light. And for the convenience of their residents, there is a new laundry area, library, and congregate gathering area for fellowship with family and friends. For more information or to schedule your tour, call the Baptist Home today at 573-546-7429 or complete an application online at www.thebaptisthome.org.
For all of your land surveying, call Ronald Murphy Land Survey of Ironton. In business since 1967, Murphy Land Survey offers fast, accurate service that'll be right the first time. Call them at 573-546-3287 or visit the office at 138 South Main Street in Ironton. Ronald Murphy Land Survey. Call 573-546-3287.
Barefoot Village, your Black Cat Fireworks Superstore, supports our Fredericktown Black Cats and all student athletes competing in this week's 61st Annual Bob Seacrest Classic Christmas Basketball Tournament. For quality, safety, and value, it'll be another great year at Barefoot Village, your Black Cat Fireworks Superstore. Go Black Cats, and good luck to all the area athletes in this week's 61st Annual Bob Seacrest Classic Basketball Tournament.
Come to Fisher Furniture, we can save you more for sure. You get more at Fisher Furniture.
Store-wide sale going on at Fisher Furniture in Ironton. Save huge on all in-stock inventory. Sofas, love seats and recliners, marked to move. Bedroom sets in all styles, save hundreds. Serta mattresses at the lowest prices of the year. Updating your kitchen? Well, they have 18 months, no interest on Whirlpool and Maytag appliances. Traeger grills, all models in stock, come with free outdoor cover and 20 pounds of pellets. But the selection won't last, and neither will these prices. Stop in today.
For your life, we're Fisher Furniture.
There's not a holiday more precious and exciting than Christmas, and this year your Walmart Supercenter in Farmington wants to wish you and your family the best.
All right, welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. Sorry about that. We had to take care of a situation in the stands, and we had to take the break. So everything's under control now, and we're back to the action. 59-59, 4 minutes left. Poorman has it, right wing. He's going to penetrate in and gets a floater over McMullen. Poorman makes it a 2-point lead for the Raiders. 3:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Mayberry out top now, gets it off to Casey. Casey left wing, free throw, not there. Picked up by Poorman, right hand wing, Scherfus. Scherfus will penetrate in, gets bumped in the back, and we're going to get a blocking foul on North County. 61-59, North County up by 2. 3:32 left here in the contest. Checking into the ball game is going to be Poyer. He's got 4 fouls. He's going to have to be cautious. At the free throw line is going to be Scherfus. First one's up and good. Nothing but net for Wade Scherfus. 61-60. North County up by 1 second. Shots up and good. Back comes the Raiders. 3:30 left in the contest. Cross midcourt. Here's Sprinkle, floats one up in the paint, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by, knocked out of bounds by Scherfus, and it's going to remain with North County. Hubbard's going to check in now for the Raiders. 61-61, 3:21 left here in the contest. Third place trophy on the line between these two teams, along with the area bragging rights. Out top, Sprinkle at the red line, guarded by Hopkins. Over to Hubbard, left corner. Almost knocked away by Scherfus. There's Poyer. Poorman, right wing, 1 of the 3. Now he'll pull it. Good! Colton Poorman knocks it down from the right wing, 64-61. Back comes the Rebels. Could have been a travel on Mayberry. They don't call it. They get it off to Hopkins now. Hopkins left wing. McMullen stolen away there by Isaiah Poyer. Blocked away by McMullen. Holy cow, he pinned it on the backboard. But we're going to have an injury on North County. It looks like Isaiah Poyer went hard into the goalpost. That's not a football game, but it's still a goalpost. 64-61. 2:42 left. North County up by 3. McMullen pins that one on the backboard. Poyer's still down. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the last 2:42. You're listening to High School Basketball on Froggy 96.
Are you tired of shopping at those box stores where the clerk doesn't have a clue of what you're trying to accomplish? Well, break that habit and shop at your locally owned and operated lumber and hardware store, Gifford Lumber on Potosi Street in Farmington. Gifford Lumber is proud of their associates, all trained in building and remodeling. So when you come in and tell them what you're doing, they really understand. So make the switch from someone not knowing at a box store to people who understand your building and remodeling projects. And be sure to see Gifford Lumber and Hardware in Farmington for Yeti coolers and pellet grills. Great selection and great prices on pellet grills and Yeti coolers. That's Gifford Lumber and Hardware on Potosi Street in Farmington, proud to be a local sponsor of high school sports.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. Scherfus in the front court, down by 3. He makes a move, floats it over to McMullen. Poyer's just fine. They got him up off the floor. McMullen turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Hopkins. Johnson had it. Hopkins just took it right out of his hand. Back to the Rebels. Hopkins now floats one up from the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Parker for North County. And he'll have it in the backcourt. 2:15 left. Across the timeline. Sprinkle fakes a 3. Dribbles in. Off the glass. Good. Hayden Sprinkle. Give that 21 for the senior. Now a 5-point lead by North County. Scherfus, 2 minutes left. Central needs a basket. There it is. No, in and out. Can't get it to fall. Back comes Parker for the Raiders. And we're going to get a foul on Scherfus. That's going to be foul on number 4 on Wade Scherfus. 5th team foul. They still got one more foul to give. 1:50 left here in the contest for 3rd place. Sprinkle backcourt, guarded by Hopkins, across the timeline at the free throw line, off the Parker left wing, out top Hubbard. Sprinkle, and now Poorman, they foul. 1:38 left. McMullen commits the foul. That's going to be first foul number 1 on McMullen. 6th team foul. One more foul to go before they're in the 1-and-1. And they immediately foul Hayden Sprinkle. I'm trying to see if that's 6. That should have been 7, I thought. Yeah, there we go. They got it right. I don't know why they fouled him. He's been automatic from the free throw line this week. The senior at the line, 66-61. 1:36 left here in the contest. First shot's up by Sprinkle and good. 22 points on the night for Hayden Sprinkle. Second shot up by Sprinkle and nothing but net. And we're going to get a timeout by North County. 68-61. The Raiders up by 7. 1:36 left here in the third place game. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Did you know there are 34 million ways to create a single Domino's pizza? So next time your family wants pizza, head to your local Domino's, where everyone can have the toppings they want and at a price you can afford. Enjoy a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 every day. No limit. That's right. Every day of the week, you can get a large 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 and as many as you want. Call your local Domino's or go online to Domino's.com. Carry out only.
Stop by your Domino's today in Fredericktown, Farmington, Park Hills, Potosi, and Bonne Terre.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. Scherfus in the backcourt for the Rebels. Now across the timeline. He's going to work into the paint. Throws it up. No good. Rebound, Mayberry. Holding Mayberry. Draw the foul. And we got a Rebel player down. That's Scherfus, but he's helped up. Holden Mayberry's going to go to the free throw line. Shoot 2. That's going to be 3 fouls on Poorman as they call him in on the foul. 68-61. Big free throws here by Central. First shot up by Mayberry and good. You would think the Rebels are going to come out in some sort of full court press, possibly deny. We'll see. 68-62, 125. Mayberry shots up and good for the senior. Quickly into the press and don't foul. Deny the ball from Hayden Sprinkle. Put it in the hands of someone else and foul them. Sprinkle to the free throw line. 68-63, 124 left here in the third place game. We're going to take a break on air after this one and then bring it back at 7:30 for Farmington Hillsboro. And he misses it off the back end and Central stands there. The ball comes right back to him and he dribbles it out to the half court and Wagner fouls him at the top of the key. Central kind of just stand there looking at each other. I guess they thought it was a double bonus, not realizing it was a 1-and-1. Sprinkle up and good. Attention to detail. I say it all the time at the academy to the new recruits. It's not a double bonus. And it cost Central. 70-63, 115. Across half court, Scherfus penetrates in. Spin around shot. No good. And we're going to get a foul on North County. Holden Mayberry comes down with the rebound. They're going to call Big Johnston for his third foul of the ball game. And Mayberry's back at the line, 70-63. First shot up by Mayberry is good. Holden Mayberry 4 for 4 on the night from the free throw line for the Rebels. 107 left, 70-64. Second shot's up by Mayberry and good. Let anybody but Sprinkle catch. And they're going to turn it over. Parker tries to go the distance down to Hubbard. Little bit too much juice. Throws it out of bounds, and it will be Central's basketball underneath their own bucket. Wagner will inbound, 107. Looking for McMullen, not there. Now Scherfus, right wing. He'll catch. Wagner fakes the 3, pulls the 3, no good. Rebound by Wagner, almost lost. Now he gets it out to Scherfus. And we're going to get a blocking foul. 23 feet away from the basket. Poorman commits the foul. That's going to be 4 on Colton Poorman. And that's going to put Scherfus at the line for a double bonus. First one's up and good. 70-66. This one could make it a one-possession ball game. It's up and good. There ain't no time clock in high school basketball, so what do? Do you foul or do you play it out? 54.9, we got a timeout by Central. We're going to take one ourselves. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Wishing all the area athletes the best of luck in the Christmas tournament is Jeff's Canoe Rental in Annapolis. It might be cold out now, but have no fear. Spring will soon be here, and you'll want to be floating down that river. When that time comes, don't forget the good folks at Jeff's Canoe Rental. Give them a call at 598-4555. Thank you for all of your support this year, and they wish everyone a very happy holiday season and look forward to serving you again next year. Good luck, athletes, from everyone at Jeff's Canoe Rental in Annapolis.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse here in Park Hills, 70-67. North County up by 3 on the Central Rebels, 54.9 seconds. It will be North County's basketball as they're coming out from the bench. Parker will inbound for the Raiders, as they're doing everything they can to keep the ball out of Hayden Sprinkle's hands, and they double-team Sprinkle. Hubbard to catch it in the backcourt, immediately fouled, 1 second off the clock, and that's going to send Hubbard to the free throw line. Double bonus, that foul called on number 14. That's going to be 5 on Wagner. Brennan Wagner, 17 points on the night, fouls out of the contest. That's a huge blow to the Central Rebels. Into the game's going to be Casey. Hubbard, other end, first shot's up and no good, back end. That time, old Holden Maryberry jumping out there, grabbing the ball. He was the only one that moved. Second shot by Hubbard, up and no good, rebounded by the Rebels. There's Hopkins. Scherfus, backcourt, now in the front, looking to make a move. McMullen for 3, no! Rebound by Sprinkle. Knocked out of bounds by Central. North County's basketball, 39.8 seconds left. McMullen trying to tie it up. Couldn't get the shot to fall. They double Sprinkle now. Trying to get the ball in bounds. They get it to Hubbard, and they quickly foul Will Hopkins. That's going to send Hubbard back to the free throw line. 4-2, 70-67, 37.1. That was a wide open shot by McMullen, but I thought for sure Scherfus was going to try to get to the paint. You didn't need a 3 right there. Hubbard at the line. Double bonus again. First shot in and out for Hubbard. Cody Hubbard, the junior, 0 for 3 from the line. You need one of them if you're a Raider. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hopkins. And back comes the Rebels. North County's giving them life. And timeout by Adam Barton and Park Hills. We're going to take one ourselves. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
There's a lot to planning a wedding, unless you're heading to one of those 15-minute Chapel of Loves. Party Pro of Farmington is the only award-winning DJ service with 30 years in the wedding industry. Party Pro will provide all the music, karaoke, ceremony, and reception music video shows, even a large screen plus uplighting. Party Pro does it all. They will even make all your announcements and walk you through the formalities of the reception, keeping you and your guests informed and entertained. They have many packages to choose from, and they're locally owned and operated. Call Party Pro of Farmington at 573-915-0416. That's 573-915-0416 today. And be sure to check them out on Facebook.
Thank you, customers, and Merry Christmas.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse, 70-67. North County up on Central, 30.3 seconds left. Hubbard 0 for 4 from the free throw line for Bonterre, giving Park Hills life. Here comes Will Hopkins, backcourt for the Rebels. 27-26 across the timeline. Holden Mayberry, Casey. Out top, Scherfus. He pulls a 3. No good. Rebound by Holden Mayberry. He gets it back out to Scherfus. 10 seconds. Sharfus penetrates in. Drop back three. No good. Rebound Mayberry. He'll pull a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Johnson. That's going to be the ball game. North County comes back from that first quarter deficit. 70-67 as Park Hills had 3 attempts to tie this up and send it into overtime. Could not get it to fall, and North County will get the third place trophy. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the stats, go off the air for a little bit, and get you ready for the championship game. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to have the stats here in a minute. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Hi everyone, this is Toby at Bonterre Auto Parts and Services at 103 Raider Road in Bonterre. With the holidays coming up, there is always that worry making sure your vehicle is safe for all your holiday travels. Bonterre Auto Parts and Services is your full service shop and parts place for some of the lowest prices around for all your automotive needs. Tires, oil changes, shocks and struts, brakes and more. Bonterre Auto Parts and Services is a place for it all. We build hydraulic hoses, turn rotors and drums. We stock name brand parts from Mook Chassis, Wagner Brakes, Gates Belts and Hoses, and we also do state vehicle inspections. We specialize in finding you the right part the first time and saving you money. Stop by today or give us a call at 358-3319. Bonterre Auto Parts and Services with great people, great services, and a step above the rest. From our family here at Bonterre Auto Parts and Services to yours, happy holidays and have a Merry Christmas.
Hello, this is John Cozine. For 3 generations, our family has supported the Farmington School District and the Farmington Football Knights. My grandfather, Rollo Cozine, was a Farmington School Board member who worked hard to help secure construction of what is now Truman Auditorium. My father was a 30-year member of the Farmington School Board. When he was in high school, he was such a fast runner on the football team that he earned the nickname Zip Cozine. My brother Charles played on both sides of the football when he was a Knight in high school here. For the past 15 years, I've sought to focus attention on the Farmington Knights football team by taking hundreds of photos at each game of the team in action, the best of which are posted on our webpage for the benefit of the team, the staff, and you, the fans. You can see these photos taken so far this year, as well as other photos taken over the past years by turning to our webpage at farmingtonpostnotedispatch.com or by going to cozinefuneralhome.com. You can also follow us on Facebook at Cozine Memorial Chapel.
The South Iron School District is proud to be part of the broadcast of the Park Hills Central Christmas Tournament right here on the Dawkins Broadcast Group of Missouri. Good luck, South Iron Panthers, as you participate in this prestigious basketball tournament. And we know that your South Iron School District is proud of you. Good luck and best wishes from the South Iron School District.
Ameren Missouri Tomsawk Plant has been embedded in our community for over 50 years. Ameren is proud to employ the hard-working people that make up our community and support our area schools and students in all of their activities like high school sports. Good luck, athletes, and keep up the good work from all the employees at Ameren Missouri Tomsawk Plant. Keeping up with your family's needs is tough, unless you make one stop count at your local Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. The lowest prices, the best service, and everything you'll need for your family. Walmart Supercenter in Deloge wants to wish the Park Hills Rebels and North County Raiders good luck in this year's high school sports season. Walmart Supercenter in Deloge. Save money, live better, Walmart.
Shortstop Convenience in Potosi wants to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and best wishes for a wonderful New Year. It's been a great year at Shortstop Convenience in Potosi, and it's all because of you, the great and loyal customer base. So, from everyone at Shortstop Convenience, Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Have you been involved in an accident? Has your car broken down? Not today! Ever lock your keys in your car?
Are you kidding me?
Got a flat tire? Or run out of gas?
Fail!
Call Marler's Towing at 756-5555. Available 24/7 with competitive prices. Located off Highway 67 and Parkway Drive on the East Outer Road.
As we enter the tax season, Joe Eaton and the staff at Eaton Tax Service want to thank all their clients for their business this year. And they hope everyone enjoys a very Merry Christmas season. They're proud to serve the tax and accounting needs of the community neighbors, support the area's schools and student athletes. For your accounting and tax service needs, visit Joe Eaton at Eaton Tax Service at 401 North Deloge Drive in Deloge and call 573-431-2024. That's 431-2024 for Eaton Tax Service in Deloge.
All that ice, snow, and salt can put a real beating on driveways and parking lots, and now's the time to start getting those problems fixed. Ragsdale Asphalt Paving of Park Hills are your local experts to fix all those problems for residential and commercial properties when it comes to driveways, parking lots, repairs to brand new construction, even rock and dump truck hauling. Oh, and we can't leave out the snow plowing and salt spreading for commercial properties. In many cases, same-day service is available, but you need to call Ragsdale soon because after this winter, their work is getting booked up fast. Ragsdale will stick with your job from start to finish, and the price they quote you is the price you pay when the job's done. No hidden fees. So call the pros more and more people trust for their repairs on driveways, parking lots, and for their rock and dump truck hauling services. Call 747-6837. That's Ragsdale Asphalt Paving of Park Hills, 747-6837.
And welcome back to the TJ Full-On Fieldhouse. North County Raiders just got done hoisting up the third place trophy as they beat the Central Rebels 70-67. Anything that could have went Central's way at the end of the game did. They sent Hubbard to the line twice for a double bonus. He missed all 4 free throws, and on the last possession, they got 3 attempts from the three-point line, 2 by Scherfus, and the last one by Holden Mayberry that hit off the front end of the rim. Hunter Johnson secured the rebound and the victory for the Raiders. So congratulations to Coach Palmer and the North County Raiders as they move on to 9-3. And the Central Rebels fall to 7-5. Let's look at the stats here first for the Central Rebels. They were led in scoring by Brent Wagner, the 6'3 sophomore, with 17. Holden Mayberry, the senior, with 13. Brennan McMullen with 4. Will Hopkins, 7. Wade Scherfus with 15. Jake Casey with 9. And the Rebels shot 14 for 16 from the free throw line tonight. For the North County Raiders, they were led by Hayden Sprinkle once again with 25 points, 4 points shy of his tournament average of 29. Nick Parker with 3, Carson Kekek with 6, Isaiah Poyer with 7, Hunter Johnson with 6, Colton Poorman big off the bench with 11 points for the Raiders. Jonathan Starkey with 5, Tyler Johnson 2, Sean Pernew with 2. And 9 for 17 was North County from the free throw line. We've called 16 games so far in 5 days here on Froggy 96, and we got one more to go, and it's for all the marbles. Hillsboro, 11-0, coming in as the 7th-ranked team in Class 4A against the defending champions, the Farmington Knights. Right now we got Central and Stillville girls warming up for the championship. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back on air at 7:30. We're going to try to bring it back a little bit early, 7:20, depending on how this game goes. Get you ready for the pregame and get you ready for the championship. Also, KDKZ18.com if you want to watch there. We'll see you in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring it right back here in about an hour and a half to the field house for some more high school basketball. Jason Fitzwater signing off for right now. I'll see you in a little. You're listening to high school basketball on Froggy 96.
Here's breaking news from the Dawkins Broadcast Group. A wind chill advisory is in effect until noon on Tuesday for the entire listening area. Dangerously cold wind chills can be expected through Tuesday morning. The coldest wind chills occurring Sunday night into Monday morning when they are